Darwin Morris said to his grandson Jeff as a child, "Your ancestors came over the Atlantic on the good ship Increase, and I have been trying to increase ever since." By that he meant the breeding business was in his blood. Today we are honored to induct his farm, Green Meads, into the AMHA Breeders' Hall of Fame. Green Meads Farm was started in 1926 by Kate and Darwin Morris. They purchased 1949 national champion mare Abington of Shady Lawn as a riding mount for Darwin so he could join his wife on rides. Abby came to the farm with a colt by Upway Ben Don at her side. And with that, Kate and Darwin found themselves headed for the breeding business. Abby's foal, Windcrest Ben Davis, was the first stallion of any breed Jeff ever knew. He says he became the stallion by whom I measured all the rest. I feel so fortunate to have had this kind of introduction to horses and to the Morgan breed. As a child, Jeff says, on holidays my family drove out to Green Meads and I looked forward to being able to ride Abby and visit Davy. When Jeff was 10, his family moved from Massachusetts to Ohio, which meant his visits to the farm would be less frequent. Kate presented the idea of spending a few weeks with them in the summer, believing that horsemanship was a skill every young man should know. Jeff was introduced to a young bay mare named Green Meads Starlet, who, he quotes, "must have been a very safe and trustworthy mare because I was riding her when she was quite young, and I was able to stand up on her back without fear." By the late 1950s, Green Meads was a full-fledged Morgan breeding operation with close to 30 Morgans. Stallions included Ben Davis and his full brother Green Meads Moroder. Darwin started the Green Meads Farm Wheeling Sale, which took place each fall. Over the years it ran, the sale was responsible for raising the prices on all Morgan horses. UVM Promise came to the farm in 1969 and produced 25 foals with the Green Meads prefix. In 1983, Jeff Morris bought Mad River Sailor, the sire of Saddleback Supreme. Other notable horses from the Green Meads program include Gay Cavalier, Green Meads Joyland, Green Meads Yankee, Green Meads Galaxy, and HVK Port-au-Prince. As we all know, the community created is what makes a breeding operation successful. In their prime, Kate and Darwin had their show horses trained by Dr. Bob Orcutt and Pat Tataronis. After moving to Green Meads full-time in 1974, Jeff started driving horses, learning skills from Percy Locke, Ray Charland, and Paul Hathaway. When asked what he thought about being named for this award, Jeff states, "While I feel honored, I accept it on behalf of Green Meads Farm, and credit should really go to my grandparents, who were really responsible for the bulk of Green Meads Morgans. Hopefully I've honored them by keeping their vision alive." Congratulations to Green Meads Farm for being inducted into the AMHA Breeders' Hall of Fame.